We have loads of test cases. Why do we keep missing the same bugs? I hear this every week. The answer is almost always the same. Gaps nobody spotted, duplicates that waste time, and test cases so vague they pass no matter what happened. Today, Claude fixes all three. Subscribe, new video every week. Got a test suite that needs reviewing? Comment below or email me. Here's what we're doing in this video. First, you'll see exactly how to paste your existing test cases into Claude and ask for a full audit. No special format needed, just paste what you have. Then Claude will tell you what scenarios your suite is completely missing, whole flows that have never been tested. It will also find tests that are too similar to each other and are just wasting your time every sprint. Any vague tests it finds, it will rewrite from scratch, with proper steps, real test data, and a clear expected result. And after all of that, it will write the missing test cases for you, ranked from most to least important. One conversation in Claude, suite fixed. Before we touch Claude, let's understand why this problem exists, because it's not your fault, and it happens to every team. A test suite is written once, usually when a feature ships, but the app keeps changing. New flows get added, old ones get removed, and the tests don't always keep up. After 6 to 12 months, almost every suite has all four of these problems. Coverage gaps, whole scenarios nobody is testing, like a payment method that was added 3 months ago with 0 tests written for it. Duplicates, 2 testers independently added the same wrong password test 6 months apart. You're now running both every sprint and getting nothing extra from it. Vague tests, verify the checkout works means nothing. No steps, no data, no expected result. A tester could click once and call it done. And obsolete tests, the app removed username login in version 2.1. That test is still running, always passing and taking up time in every sprint because the feature it was testing doesn't exist anymore. Claude finds all four of these in seconds. Here's the prompt. Let's walk through it. Role. We tell Claude it's a senior QA tester who specializes in reviewing test suites for quality and completeness. That framing changes everything about how it analyses what we give it. Context. We paste in our actual test cases. You don't need to format them or clean them up first. Just paste whatever you have. Task. We ask Claude to find all four problem types: coverage gaps, duplicates, vague tests, and obsolete tests. Format. We ask for 4 clearly labeled sections with a specific example for each issue and a clear recommendation of what to do. Look at what comes back. 3 coverage gaps found. Account lockout, Remember Me, and Google Login are completely untested. 2 duplicates. TC04 and TC11 are doing exactly the same thing. Remove one. 2 vague tests. TC07 says verify login works with no steps and no expected result. And 1 obsolete test. TC15 is testing username login, which was removed a year ago. 8 issues. 1 prompt. This review would have taken a senior tester half a day to do manually. Now let's look at what Claude does with a vague test. TC07. Verify login works. 2 steps. Open the app, log in. Expected result, user is logged in. That test case is completely useless. There are no credentials to use, no URL to navigate to, and user is logged in is so vague that any result could pass. A tester could close the browser mid-load and call it a pass. Now look at Claude's rewrite on the right. The title now tells you exactly what's being verified. Valid email and password. Redirect the user to the dashboard. 4 clear numbered steps. Navigate to the URL, enter the exact email, enter the exact password, click the button. And the expected result tells you precisely what to look for. The user lands on the dashboard, and their name appears in the top right corner. Any tester on your team can follow that without asking a single question, and they'll know immediately whether it passed or failed. 1 follow-up prompt. Every vague test in your suite can be fixed this way. After the audit and the rewrites, there's 1 more follow-up prompt. Write test cases for each gap you found, most important first. And Claude does exactly that. Account lockout after 5 failed attempts. High priority. This is a security requirement, and there are 0 tests for it. Claude writes 3. The 5th attempt triggers lockout. the correct error message appears, and the account can be unlocked via email. Session expiry, high priority. If a user walks away for 30 minutes and comes back, they should be redirected to login, not tested anywhere. Remember me checkbox. Medium. No test checks whether the session actually persists after the browser closes. Password reset. Medium. The full reset flow is completely untested, sending the link, expiring it, and blocking reuse of the old password. And mobile login layout. Low priority. Does the form still work when the keyboard pops up on a phone? None of these existed before. All of them do now. And the whole process took 3 prompts. Let's bring it all together. Today you learned why test suites stop working over time. Not because anyone was lazy, but because apps change and tests don't always keep up. You saw how to audit a test suite with 1 prompt and find gaps, duplicates, vague tests, and obsolete cases all at once. You saw a vague test case rewritten into something a developer and a tester could both understand and act on. And you got a full set of missing test cases written and ranked, ready to add to your suite immediately. The whole process is 3 steps: audit, rewrite, fill the gaps, and all 3 happen in a single Claude conversation. In video 10, we close out Module 2 with regression testing, how to build a targeted regression pack before a release so you're testing the right things in the right order. Subscribe so you don't miss it. And if you want help reviewing your own test suite, paste a few test cases in the comments or email me directly. I'll tell you exactly what Claude would find.